Alright, so I'm here with your Smackdown review from last week. Like I said in my Raw review, I'm a little behind in my videos because I went on vacation, but here I am getting caught up. The Raw and Smackdown reviews for this week will probably be up in a couple days because I still have to watch those shows, but it's not easy to watch 5 hours of fucking wrestling. That sucks. It's very tedious. So let's get into this review. We got, to start off the show, Wyatt and Ambrose coming out to cut a promo. You got Bray Wyatt out there, who has lost now 2 weeks in a row. He's like, yeah, I'm God. What? You just fucking lost, you idiot. He comes out there and he's acting like he's this great, being. Oh, I'm all powerful. When he fucking lost. So, it's like, what? It's almost like they're almost back to being the Jobber family again. It just makes no sense. They just beat the New Day, then they break up the Wyatt family, and now Bray Wyatt's losing on fucking SmackDown. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? And why is Bray Wyatt, being involved in this Ambrose and Ziggler feud? It's not really doing anything for me. It should really be about Ambrose and Ziggler, but Bray Wyatt and his crony, Eric Rowan, is involved for some reason. Why? So, yeah, I just thought this was a pretty pointless promo. You got Ziggler coming out there, and then there's a brawl. Ziggler kicks Ambrose on accident, and then, Bray Wyatt hits, I believe, the Sister Abigail on somebody. Just a pretty stupid way to start the show, I thought. Then we have the American Alpha defeating a bunch of jobbers. I don't get, they do this with everybody who debuts. They beat jobbers, for like a long ass time, and it just doesn't do anything. Okay, make them, go against a jobber team for a week. But it's still, it's not good. They do it forever. It's just, like Apollo Crews, look what they did with him. He debuts and he faces fucking jobbers. Everybody. Rusev debuts, fucking doesn't lose for like a year. So you get them defeated, and it's not good. It's not entertaining to watch because you know who's going to win. It's just a waste of time, pretty much, if you do these matches over and over again. So this was just a short, boring squash match, and then all the other fucking jobber tag teams come out after the match, and they're sitting around the ring like a fucking, and then they fucking start brawling with everybody or whatever the fuck, and American Alpha beats them up. Okay. It just didn't do any, again, what does that establish? I guess that establishes American Alpha as the #1 tag team on SmackDown, which isn't saying much, considering they just debuted, now they're the #1 SmackDown tag team. That just shows you how weak the tag division is on SmackDown. So, this match is a 0 out of 5 star match, didn't do anything for me. Then Eva Marie comes out there to fight a match, and she fucking has a wardrobe malfunction or whatever the fuck, so she has to go back. It's bullshit. Oh my god, they're doing it every week where she has an excuse not to fight. It's not entertaining. It's stupid. If they want to, so they're trying to reinvent Eva Marie for the 9,000th time, and now she's a pussy. That's her fucking gimmick. She's a pussy. She doesn't even want to fight. It's not a good gimmick. And it's dumb. Oh my god, she had a wardrobe malfunction and she didn't want to fight. That's not entertaining at all. So then we get Alexa Bliss, I believe that's her first name. I just wrote down Bliss here, defeating Becky Lynch. And this doesn't make any sense to me. So Becky is the #1 diva on SmackDown because she was the #1 draft pick. And she's losing to this fucking girl from NXT that I've hardly heard of before, Alexa Bliss. This is bullshit. This is why the Divas division is in the shitter. It's because of this shit. You have a jobber like Alexa Bliss who hasn't even been on the show before, who I'm sure a lot of people haven't even heard of or barely heard of, and she just beats Becky Lynch like that. It's so dumb. It's so retarded. Then you have Eva Marie out there for a distraction again. Who the fuck cares? And I believe this match was pretty short. So it's like Alexa Bliss just beats Becky Lynch like that. Like, why? Just dumb as fuck. I'm going to give this match 0 out of 5 stars. Just a total bullshit match. And this just proves here why the Divas division is in such turmoil. Then we have Orton and Del Rio ending the disqualification. Just pretty much a boring and slow match. Orton is known for having those. I mean, he's a slow-ass wrestler. People like to, oh, he's sadistic, guys. He takes his time. You know, he fucking takes, he takes like a minute between moves. You know, like, I don't get it. He fucking sucks. I mean, he's so fucking slow in the ring. It's ridiculous. This was just a random match thrown together. I mean, Del Rio's a fucking jobber. You know, it's sad. Look at Del Rio. I mean, he was once a guy who beat Cena, I believe, like a year ago, clean. He beat Cena clean, and now he's fucking a jobber. I mean, that just proves my point. It's like WWE can't decide whether to make people jobbers or fucking make them main eventers. I mean, it's like one day, you know, somebody's a main eventer, they're WWE champion, and then you turn around a month later, they're a jobber. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. But this match was just boring. It was slow. It was just a random-ass match. Like I said, Del Rio's a fucking jobber. He's not good or anything like that. He's pretty much a nobody. And then, you know, it ends in a brawl. There's a, like I said, disqualification. I believe a steel chair was used or some shit like that. And then, oh, it's an RKO out of nowhere. Even though everybody who was fucking watching could see that coming from a mile away. You know, it's like, oh, RKO out of nowhere. You know, it's like the announcers are fucking having an orgasm over there because Orton hit a fucking RKO that everybody saw coming from a mile away. It's just, I'm so fucking tired of this RKO out of nowhere bullshit. You know, it was not out of nowhere. Like I said, you could see it coming from a mile away. Damn. So this match fucking wasn't good at all. I gave it 0.75 out of 5 stars. Then we have I usually don't cover backstage segments, but I want to point this out here because it was total bullshit. So you have Miz, you know, for some fucking reason you have Scooby-Doo there. What the fuck is Scooby-Doo doing at a fucking WWE event? But nonetheless, you have the Miz coming there. So Miz gets in the Scooby fucking van because the dog tricked him, I guess. And then Scooby closes the door and then Miz can't get out. What fucking car can you not... Oh, I'm in a fucking car. Oh, you see this? You know, you fucking open the door. Boom. Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open. You could open a fucking door from the inside of the car. Damn it. I mean, it just didn't make any sense. What the fuck are they trying to do? You could fucking... If you're inside the car, you could open the door, but Miz somehow can't. Maybe he's retarded. So then Scooby gets in his car, and that's the end of the segment. Gets in Miz's car, and that's the end of the segment. It didn't make any sense to me, because, like I said, you could open the door if you're inside the motherfucking car. Oh, it just pissed me off. Then you have Rhino defeating Heath Slater. Just a pointless jobber match here between two jobbers. 0 out of 5 star match. Just a total waste of time. Then you have Carmella defeating Natalya. Match wasn't good. And then once again, why do you have Carmella, a nobody, a fucking jobber who, like I said, I'm sure a lot of people have not heard of or hardly heard of, beating Natalya, one of SmackDown's top divas. Like I said, this is why the Divas division is in such turmoil, is because of bullshit like this. So this match sucked. I gave it 0.5 out of 5 stars. Just, again, it's total bullshit how they had 2 Divas matches on this show where you have total fucking diva jobbers beating, you know, your top SmackDown divas. Then you had a Cena and Styles are fighting at SummerSlam, and they both were on the show tonight. So they put on a fucking vignette. So on Raw you had no Lesnar, you had no Finn Balor. Instead you had gay-ass vignettes, which don't do anything for me. I mean, oh my god, a fucking guy put together a fucking vignette. A fucking tech guy can put together a vignette, and that, oh, there you go, guys. You know, that's enough to satisfy you. No, I want the fucking guys there. I don't want motherfucking vignettes. So you have no Cena, no Styles, no Balor, no Lesnar. That's great, you know, that's a great job, WWE. Great build to your fucking SummerSlam there. I mean, your main fucking matches this week, you don't even have the people there to build them. I mean, how fucking pathetic is that? So, that just pissed me off. Then we have the main event, Ambrose and Ziggler defeating Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan. Just a boring fucking match. Like I said, Wyatt now loses twice in a row. Right after they beat the New Day, just fucking, you know, right after they fucking come back, the Wyatt family, they're now broken up and Bray Wyatt's losing. The match was boring. It was a fucking short ass main event. Then Ambrose attacks Ziggler after the match and gives him dirty deeds. Whoa, you know, that's such a unique thing, you know. Oh my God, he gave him the dirty deeds. How, you know, just so typical, so non-original, so, you know, out of the ordinary, so expected. I mean, nothing good on this show. The ending I gave 0.5 out of 5 stars. This show was a complete debacle. It completely sucked. Everything on it was bullshit. I mean, there's not one match I gave, I don't think, over a star. I didn't give, the top match got 0.75 out of 5 stars. This was just one of the shittiest shows I think I've ever seen. I mean, I don't often give shows 0 out of 10, but this is a 0 out of 10 show. This show was a fucking disaster. I mean, I thought WWE, I made a video, I think a week or two ago, saying WWE was getting better. Well, now it's not. It's getting, you know, going off of this show was, like I said, a complete debacle. It sucked. So there you go, people. There's your Smackdown review. This show sucked. You know, there's nobody even there to fucking build up the main matches to SummerSlam. And that's total bullshit. So there you go, people. There's your Smackdown fucking review.